Can we scoot down?
Sure. Thank you so much. Apologize for the. I'll get them. Okay. Just hang on right outside. District Court Department 17 is now in session. The Honorable Judge Jennifer Swartz presiding.
Good morning. Everyone have a seat, please, if you can find one. Are we ready?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's call page 14, Mr. Ruggs.
C-373594, State of Nevada versus Henry James Ruggs.
Good morning.
Order, Your Honor.
Any legal cause or reasoning we cannot proceed with sentencing today?
None for Mr. Ruggs, Your Honor.
None for the state.
All right. Are we still doing the stipulated 36 to 120 with the 6 months concurrent?
Correct, Your Honor.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Excuse me. Is there anything you'd like to add, Mr. Feldman?
No, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the court's information, I have one victim speaker as well.
Who is it?
It is victim's mother, Mariana Kamazik. She will be, due to the language barrier, she will be having someone read her statement for her, but she is present with him today.
Yeah, no issue with that at all, Your Honor.
She'll be permitted to go last. Mr. Ruggs, your attorney will have an opportunity to address the court. Is there anything you'd like to say first?
Would you prefer you?
What? I don't care.
Come on up here with me.
Thank you, Your Honor. To the parents and family of Ms. Tintor, I sincerely apologize for the pain and suffering my actions the morning of November 2nd, 2021 have caused you, your family, and those who knew and loved Ms. Tina at Match. I also let my family, teammates, and those who believed in me down with my actions. It hurt so many. Over the past 21 months, I've searched within to find the answers to explain my selfish behavior on that day. I have no excuse and pray that accepting responsibility in my guilty plea can allow me to begin the healing process and allow everyone involved to heal also. My actions are not a true reflection of me. I am committed to creating greater awareness and educating others about the dangers that driving at an excessive speed and driving impaired can cause. With the support of my family, David, Richard, and friends, I pledge to be the father and man God created me to be. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Chezoff, Mr. Schoenfeld?
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. As the court is aware, we made a comprehensive filing of a memorandum in mitigation, and therefore I won't make lengthy remarks, knowing that this honorable court's practice is to thoroughly review the memo and the many letters that were submitted. As the court knows, Henry was on electronic monitoring under house arrest, as well as alcohol monitoring without a single violation for over 1.5 years, with no credit towards his prison sentence. I would like to begin by expressing sincere condolences to Ms. Tintor's family and friends for their unimaginable loss. Mr. Schoenfeld and I have responsibilities to the Constitution and the oath we have taken to zealously represent citizens of Nevada, and have taken that oath to heart in my 41 years as a lawyer. It did not mean we don't feel the pain of someone's loss, and we certainly didn't intend the defense of our client to diminish the memory of a sweet, kind, and loved person. We hope that Henry's truly heartfelt acceptance of responsibility brings some closure to Ms. Tintor's loved ones. I'd like to acknowledge the professionalism of Mr. Baumann throughout the proceedings and his hard work. I'd also like to thank the District Attorney, Mr. Wolfson, and his colleagues for their thoughtful analysis of an extremely difficult case. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Mr. Knockfee and Mr. Albright, who counseled the family so wisely during these very difficult times. In preparing the memo we submitted, and having spent many hours with Henry and the people who know and love him, I know firsthand from day one how truly badly he feels and how pained Henry is for his actions. It's more pronounced because his behavior in drinking that night truly was aberrant. Many times, Your Honor will notice that in DUI cases, the person accused is either alcoholic or a repeat offender. That wasn't Henry. He was not a drinker. He fought through a very difficult childhood, taking care of his younger brother, and he strived to accomplish his best in school and athletics and to achieve a dream of playing professionally. All of that work disrupted as a result of drinking and driving at an excessive speed. What Henry fully accepts is that his decision caused Ms. Tintor's death. He's a kind, shy, extremely bright and thoughtful young man who I truly wish I had met under different circumstances. Make no mistake, he takes responsibility for this tragedy and is deeply saddened for Ms. Tintor's loved ones and truly remorseful, and hopeful that, like his deeply held Christian faith teaches him, he can be forgiven for this transgression. He does accept his anticipated incarceration completely, Your Honor. I sincerely predict that when Henry leaves prison, he will do everything in his power to teach young people not to ever drink, speed, and drive. I'm going to end, Your Honor, by paraphrasing a writer by the name of Jonathan Huey, who said, "Forget others not just because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace." And that's the message I'd like to conclude with, Your Honor. Thank you very much to you and your staff and the court and bailiffs for all their courtesies.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Brennan?
It's okay if they stay with me, Your Honor.
Of course.
Thank you.
Mr. Baumann, they're just reading a statement, is that right? So we need to administer the oath on this one?
No.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor, members of the court. On November 2nd, 2021, we were devastated with the news that our baby girl, Tina, and her best friend Max were killed in the most tragic yet preventable way. Every parent's worst nightmare is to create a beautiful child just to give them, just to have them taken away at the hands of another's negligence. There are very few words to explain the feelings of losing a child. It is a pain we feel every day when moments pass or we anticipate her presence, just to be reminded that she will never be there. To have only the memory of what it was like to hug and embrace her, knowing we will never be able to kiss her on the forehead or tell her how much we love her and how absolutely proud of her we are. Our Tina was special to us in that she was unlike any other. Her perspective on the world made everyone around her better. She was the type of person who would bring in stray animals because she could not imagine leaving them in distress. When Tina got Max, he couldn't have known how much love he was going to feel and how lucky he was to have her. She only saw the beauty in life and in every soul. Tina made it her responsibility to help the community and selflessly gave anything she could to those who needed it more than she did. Every day we are reminded that her beauty has been stripped from the world and her kindness has been stopped from touching the lives of others. Every time we think of our Tina, we imagine how much better the world would be if more people embodied her spirit. Our loss has been difficult to bear. However, the loss that we have felt has been returned in blessings with more love, support, and kindness from the community than we could have ever asked for. We pray that Henry Ruggs is blessed with the opportunity to be able to watch his beautiful daughter grow into the amazing woman she can be. And we pray that this terrible accident inspires positive change in the world. From the bottom of our hearts, we absolutely love and appreciate all members of our church, Raider Nation, the City of Las Vegas community, support, and every individual who has shown up to remind us that we are not alone, and that Tina and Max are not alone. As her parents, we are honored to have been a part of Tina's life, to know her, to watch her go about the world, and we will forever wish our time was not cut so short. We pray that we all take away the importance of looking out for one another, remembering everyone you meet is another human's loved one. And we pray that we can all move forward in caring for each other with consideration, compassion, and love. Thank you again, and God bless.
I don't know if you could find, I'm sure you could, but this is one of the more tragic cases that I've seen. Mr. Ruggs, you overcame so much as a young child, trauma, loss, and you worked academically and athletically so very hard. And the world lost Tina, who was clearly a lovely, wonderful, and bright woman, and Max. So clearly this is a traumatic, tragic case. Mr. Ruggs, you have no record, and just like others who are similarly situated, who are involved in a overly tragic situation like this, I'm going to follow the negotiations. More often than not, I follow the negotiations. If for no other reason, I want to be consistent because this country needs a consistent judiciary. So in accordance with the law of the state of Nevada, I hereby adjudicate you guilty of one count of driving while under the influence resulting in death and one count of vehicular manslaughter. In addition, a $25 administrative assessment fee, $150 DNA fee, $3 collection fee, $60 chemical and drug analysis fee. I'm going to sentence you to a minimum of 36, a maximum of 120 months on count 1. As far as count 2 is concerned, I'm going to sentence you to 6 months concurrence to count 1. 2 days credit, 3 days credit for time served. Good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, for purposes of the record, will the court retain jurisdiction as to the misdemeanor count to ensure that no detainer is lodged and that the felony sentence controls pursuant to the terms of the plea agreement?
That's fine. I'm running them concurrent to each other, so I can't imagine that's an issue, but if it is, let me know.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right, thank you.